about Artemisia Afra, African wormwood, Umcloniane, Lingana ovulatus. I'm here with Craig, a phytotherapist, and this is what we have to say.
One of the reasons why Artemisia is so popular is just that it's so widely spread. I mean, it just grows throughout South Africa and Southern Africa, and well, in fact, all the way from the Cederberg kind of area right the way through to the eastern part of South Africa, and then all the way up to Ethiopia. So it's just incredibly widespread. It's really easy to grow. It grows, without any hassle in lots of different environments. So I think it's been just really accessible to people, and I think because it's so useful for so many common health problems, people have just ended up developing a relationship with it, and it's easily recognizable as well. So if you're out and about and it's growing, it's you can home in on it pretty quickly. The most common uses for it are as a treatment for acute infections. So basically, if you've got an infection, particularly if it's got a fever with it, those two combinations, the infection with the fever, that's where Umcloniane is really successful. So colds, flus, viral infections, but that combination of an infection with a fever is where it's really useful. And honestly, the easiest way to use it and the safest way to use it is as a nice hot tea. The trick is to make it fairly strong and to drink enough of it. And if you do that, it's guaranteed to help you at least to some degree. And obviously it depends on how severe the infection is. If you've got a severe infection, you obviously need to seek medical help. But it's one of those wonderful things that you can grow really, really easily. You can have it home. You can harvest it as you need it. So we've got fever and infections, lung and respiratory problems, particularly if they're infections, so like bronchitis and pneumonia, those sorts of things. And then we've got lots of digestive problems. And anyone who's tasted Artemisia, you'll know it's pretty bitter. And anything that's bitter has a big effect on the digestive system. And an aromatic bitter like Artemisia Afra has got this combination of the dispersing of stagnation from the aromatic side of things, and the promotion of digestion and secretion from the bitter side of things, and those two together help these kind of sluggish digestive states. So there is a bit of a downside to it. It's packed full of really medicinal plant compounds that help give it its medicinal effect. But one of those compounds is called thujone, and thujone is in large quantities toxic, and it's toxic to the nervous system. So it's really important with Artemisia, you don't want to overuse it, you don't want to use it for too long, you don't want it in too high quantities either. So a safe dosage is about 3 grams of the dried herb per day. So it depends on how dry the material is, and it'll obviously weigh different amounts according to how dry the material is. But you're probably wanting to use a nice heaped teaspoon or 2 per cup of boiling water. So all medicine has its place, and you get appropriate medicine. I always say, it's appropriate to the situation. What's more appropriate than actually using a medicine that you can grow yourself, is outside your backyard, you know how to use it, and it just keeps on coming as well. If you look after that plant, you just keep propagating it, and you've got it for the rest of your life.